Hello YouTube, how you doing? This is that guy Rel, the host of the 313 Live Show, Detroit's rawest podcast show. While watching this video, what I'm about to say, if you find it helpful, if you find it useful, please click like, comment, and please subscribe. And turn one of your friends on to the video because it may help them and it may not help them. But I'm hoping that it does help them if they're getting ready to go through the gastric bypass surgery, or if they have had it and they started slipping. Maybe I can help to get them back on the right track and to do what they need to do to keep losing the weight or to help keep it off. Okay. The picture you see behind me, that is me. Yes, I was 547 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. Very unhealthy. I was one cheeseburger away from the graveyard. But the gastric bypass surgery saved my life. Let's talk. What made me get the gastric bypass surgery is I used to work at the Wayne County Medical Examiner's office here in Detroit, Michigan. I remember picking up men and women in their 20s and 30s and were very obese. Some didn't live to see 30, some didn't make it to the 40s. And I was 38 at the time, I want to say. I was about 39 at the time, I want to say. And when I found out I was 547 pounds, I got to thinking, do I have more time ahead of me than I had behind me? The answer to that was no, I didn't. Early on, like I said, I was one cheeseburger away from a heart attack or the graveyard. So, I started doing research on the gastric bypass surgery. I looked at the one that I saw was more fitting to that I should have, and it wasn't the sleeve because I was 547 pounds. I wanted to lose the weight and keep the weight off, so I went and had the RNY. Some may call it the RNY. That's what I had. 2 years later, I am 252 pounds. I went from wearing an 8X t-shirt to wearing a 3X t-shirt. I went from wearing a 65 in the waist to a 40 in the waist. Yes, this is true. I feel comfortable. When I walk, I'm comfortable. I used to walk and be sweating, back would be hurting, couldn't stand long because I was 547 pounds and only 5'9½". That was a lot of weight on my small frame. I was killing myself. I had high blood pressure, diabetes, and sleep apnea. I was killing myself. So I went in and I saw my surgeon. My surgeon told me what he needed me to do. I was determined and I did it. And here I am today. I remember being a kid, seeing the fat granddaddies sitting on the porch because they were so big and out of shape, couldn't toss the ball with their grandkids, couldn't do anything with their grandkids because they were so big. All they can do is sit on the front porch and watch them. I didn't want to be that grandfather because all my kids are grown. Now they're having kids. I am a grandfather now. I have a granddaughter and I have a grandson and I have another granddaughter on the way. So I will not be the fat grandfather that's sitting on the front porch, not being able to interact with my grandkids. I will not be him. I also wanted to live. That was the main thing. I wanted to live. I was almost 40 years old with high blood pressure, diabetes, and sleep apnea. I was almost out of here. I had the gastric bypass surgery April the 27th, 2015. And I've been a success with it. When I go in and I see my surgeon and my nutritionist and the skin surgeon who's getting ready to perform my skin surgery, they all say the same thing. You are looking good. You're losing the weight. You're not gaining any weight. You slowed down, but you're doing what you need to do. I was told after 1 year by my surgeon that a lot of his patients come in after 1 year and do not lose any more weight, and some start to gain the weight back. But I'm still losing. You know why? Because I'm determined, and I know where I came from, and I refuse to go back there. That is me behind me that you see. That is the old me. Nothing was healthy about that guy. I missed out on a lot in life, being 547 pounds. After I shedded that weight, look at me today. I'm doing things. I have a podcast show. I have this YouTube channel that's doing great because of the people such as my subscribers, which are you guys, and my new subscribers who like what I happen to say and like how I say it. And I thank you guys for that. But if I was 547 pounds, I wouldn't be here. I'd probably be dead. There wouldn't be no probably to it. I would have been dead. Let me help you to help yourself. Let me help you to not gain this weight back and to keep moving forward. Most men and women lie about having a gastric bypass surgery. I don't know why. That's got to be some of the stupidest shit I've ever seen or heard of. But you got some men and women will sit up and lie and tell you they went to the gym and they exercised and diet and they lost the weight. Part of that is true, but they don't tell you the main part, that they had the gastric bypass surgery. Anybody that has ever asked me, I always was flat out honest with them. I had the gastric bypass surgery. Yes, I work out and yes, I eat right. But the gastric bypass surgery was a tool to help me lose the weight. You know why I tell the people that? Because I want to be honest, and maybe I can help save someone's life who's thinking about having the gastric bypass surgery. That's what I want to do. You're going to have people, because I had those same people in my ear, don't have the surgery, man. I know people that have died from the surgery, having the surgery. I've heard all that shit. And you got to understand, in the beginning when this surgery first came out about 10, 15 years ago, it was a new surgery. They were splitting you straight down the middle, opening your ass up, going in and doing this surgery. Now they drill 4 or 5 holes in your stomach and go in. So I started asking people, how long was it that your auntie died from this surgery? Or how long has it been since somebody you knew died from the surgery? Oh, about 10, 15 years ago. For real? That was in the beginning of the surgery. Tell me that you know somebody that died now, recently, as a failure to the surgery. No one can tell you that. Okay, there is risk on everything you do. Okay, let me tell you a story about a young lady who I met that had the gastric bypass surgery, and it was a total failure for her. She's no longer living. The young lady who I met told me, don't have this surgery because it will mess you up. Look at what it done. She said, look what it done to her. I was looking like, wow, she had discouraged me from having this surgery. And one day we was talking, I was still saying, I'm going to go through it, I'm going to go through it. So I was picking her brain, and she was like, well, them protein shakes are going to be your best friend. That was the first thing that came out of her mouth, was protein shakes was going to be my best friend. But she got tired of the protein shakes and didn't like them, and she started eating pork rinds skins. That's what we call them. And she said those are a great source of protein. When she told me this out of her own mouth, I never listened to anything else she had to say, and I didn't take anything she had to say serious because she told me she was eating pork rinds. Let's speed this story on up. I hadn't saw this lady in about 6-7 months. I saw her neighbor, and I asked, hey, how is so-and-so doing? I'm not going to use her name out of respect for her family. But the neighbor told me, oh, she's dead. She's been dead for about 3 months. I was like, for real? And I was like, wow, I'm glad I saw you. I'm not going to have that surgery now. And she's like, the gastric bypass surgery? I said, yes. She said, baby, have that surgery. She said, the gastric bypass surgery didn't kill her. She killed herself. And I was like, what do you mean she killed herself? She's like, baby, 3 days after she came home from having the gastric bypass surgery, she was eating pizza and drinking Hennessy. I'm like, what? Drinking Hennessy and eating pizza. So I see why she killed herself. I did some research on it. When you're eating stuff like that before time, 3 days after the surgery, your stomach is still tender. And it can bust open. And those things that you call stomach acids will seep through your body and fuck you up. And that's what happened to her, and she died. I hate that she died because she was a beautiful woman. And when I say beautiful woman, I mean she had a beautiful soul, beautiful heart, just went down the wrong path in life. Like we all did. Hell, like you did. Like I did. Eating. Eating became our worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? You got people that just love to eat to be eaten. You got emotional eaters. I was one of those guys that, hey, I just got a lot of money. Let's go order some pizzas. Let's go get some chicken, a bucket of chicken. Let's go get some burgers. You know what I'm saying? That was me. I wanted to eat because I was celebrating. That was that. You know, I wasn't an emotional eater. I didn't, because somebody called me fat, I want to go eat me a whole chicken or something like that. Motherfuckers just called me fat. I'm like, yeah, I'm a sexy fat motherfucker. I didn't have low self-esteem when I was a fat nigga. Please believe it. But anyway, we offer that. Do everything that your surgeon and your nutritionist tell you to do. Those things that you call vitamins that they tell you to take every day, do that. Take those vitamins because those vitamins are helping you. They are supplements because you're not probably getting enough of them in certain foods that you're eating because you're not eating and taking in as much food after you have this surgery. So you need those vitamin supplements to help you. People, you see people, their faces all sunk in, they look sickly as fuck and all that shit. People see me and they say, I don't see that in you. You don't look sick. Your face ain't sunk in. Because I take my vitamins. I do everything they tell me to do. Everything that they told me, I did it. People want to know, okay, of course you're going to get some bat wings. I ain't got no bat wings like motherfuckers shit be hanging, you know what I'm saying? Like hanging. Mine don't do that. And let me tell you the secret to that. My legs, I ain't got all that flab in my legs. Let me tell you the secret to that. Here's the secret. When I first came out of surgery, the first 2 weeks you're going to be at home, laid up on the couch, watching TV, walking around your house, walking up and down the driveway. That's what I did. But I was watching the ID channel a lot because I love to watch the ID channel. So I was sitting at home during the day, bored as hell. During every commercial, I was lifting the little dumbbells, right? The whole commercial, lifting them dumbbells. If I watched TV 8 to 10 hours that day, I was lifting dumbbells through every commercial. Like the first commercial that came on, I would lift dumbbells the whole commercial on the right arm, right? Then when the show come back on, I put the dumbbell down, I'm watching TV. Then the commercial come on, bam, I'm on my left arm. I'm building my left arm up, right? I'm going, I did this every day for 2 weeks, all day. All day watching TV. Walking up and down my driveway, walking around my house. You have to get up and move around so you won't set blood clots up. And they tell you that after surgery. So I did all of that. I didn't sneak off and eat no damn pizza. I didn't sneak off and eat no candy, no crackers, none of that. I stuck to the diet that they put out there for you to stick to. And when they tell you to stick to that diet, damn it, stick to that diet. Do it. It's going to save your life. Real talk. Not only that, I had some lotion I went out and purchased. It was called Skin Toning Lotion. It tightens the skin up after I got out the shower every day. I put the lotion on every morning. In the evening, I put it on my legs and my arms. And after I get out the shower at night, bam, I put some more on my body. You know, and that helped tighten my skin up as well. It really works. I'm not going to give out any names because I'm not going to give free advertisement on my show. So if you want to know what the lotion was, you can email me. My email address is thatguyrel313@gmail.com. Once again, thatguyrel313@gmail.com. This is my personal email address. So if you have any questions you want to ask, feel free to email me and I will help you and talk to you and guide you through whatever it is you may be going through when dealing with this surgery. If you're thinking about having it, let me help you and tell you every reason why I think you should have it. You know, if you're healthy enough to have it. If you done had it and you're gaining weight back, let me help you to lose that weight and help you to get back on the right diet plan so you won't gain that weight back so you can knock it off and lose it. I'm in the gym now because I'm building muscle. I'm lifting weights because I'm getting ready to have the skin removal surgery sometime after the summer. So I'm trying to get myself together, bulk up a little bit. So now I know what my body weight is. So my body weight is me being 250. I have to take in average a day 90 to 120 grams of protein every day. And that helps build muscles from the working out and everything that I'm doing as far as the cardio and lifting weights. Protein is very important. I drink protein shakes every day. I eat the protein bars. I eat fruit. You know, I don't do a lot of the unhealthy eating that I used to do. I used to drink 2 liters a day of Pepsi. I haven't had a pop in over 3 years. Do what you need to do, people, and do this surgery and have it done, you know, to lose the weight. Do what you got to do. If I can help anybody that's in the Detroit area, shit, we can go to the gym together. We can work out. You know what I'm saying? I have a plan at the gym where I can take somebody with me for free. We can work out together. I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a woman, whatever you are. We can go to the gym. We can motivate each other. Even if you're not in Michigan, I can motivate you from wherever you are and, you know, help you do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's build a community of us together. You know what I'm saying? Let's build that community and help each other to lose this weight and keep it off. This is the first video and it's not going to be the last. I cannot tell you everything in one video, so I'm going to do multiple videos to help you along the way and with stuff I'm using, what the vitamins I take, the protein bars that I'm eating, and the protein shakes that I'm drinking. I can help you out with all of that. So let me help you guys to do what you need to do, and the rest will be history. So, any questions, feel free to email me. If you want to follow me on Facebook, be friends. I'm on Facebook as Terrell Foster, Terrell Foster, Foster, in quotations, that guy Rail. That's who I am on Facebook. You send me a friend request, I'm going to add you and we can chop it up. You can watch my progress over on Facebook, wherever, all my social medias. You know, you'll find me in all my social media links on my Facebook page. If you're not listening to my podcast show, The 313 Live Show, please start tuning in and listening to it. The 313 Live Show can be heard on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Stitcher Radio app, TuneIn Radio, Google Play, anywhere where you can find podcasts, you can get the 313 Live Show and listen to it for free. Look at that guy behind me. That's me. I'm out, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.